Hey guys, today we're driving through Newburyport. I'm heading towards Manchester by the Sea to look at some antiques. This place, guys, called the Clam Box. Great stuff if you're ever in the Ipswich area. Okay guys, today on the ride down I'm going to share some thoughts and reflections. Another historic place right here, guys, if you're in Essex. Alright, so you want to hear what I'm thinking about? It is a saying that I read a few years ago that stuck with me. The saying is, one who always increases wants always increases sorrows. Which kind of makes sense because, you know, happiness isn't obtained within a vacuum. In ever increasing wants is a hungry animal. And again, this is just my observation, my experience. The people that have the most that I've known are some of the most miserable people, and the people I've met on the road that have the least are some of the nicest. So I don't know. So I don't know, guys. I think that saying, there is truth in it. If you're always increasing your wants, you're always going to be increasing your sorrows, because the want never gets truly fulfilled, and no matter what you obtain, you always want more. And that's the soil that greed grows in. So, I don't know. Just wanted to share that. So I was driving through Oklahoma last year on my way back to New England to re-register. And I was at this campground, and this gentleman, you know, he had one of those $200,000 rigs. He was the most angry, miserable person that you could imagine. And I'm thinking, wow, it's just like, if I had that rig, I don't know if I'd be angry, that's for sure. But, you know, who knows? In defense of wealthy people, because I'm not against wealthy people or people that have a lot of stuff, I think a lot of the unhappiness comes from the pressure to maintain that wealth. And really, pressure is never conducive to happiness. So there's this one guy in the travel community from YouTube. I met him, and he kind of busts my balls about my $800 van, as he calls it. But my $800 van is easy to maintain. It's put 40,000 miles almost in the first year that I've owned it. And I've tracked down hundreds of locations with it. Meanwhile, his $80,000 rig, he probably didn't put 1,500 miles. It's parked in his driveway while he's out humping to make that big payment. So who should be laughing at who? No matter what you have, people, there's going to be always someone who has more. So we're in Manchester by the Sea right now, and boy, am I getting some interesting looks. 210-pound guy with a hoodie, suspicious looking old van. Oh yeah, I love it. Guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-capitalism. There's a certain tenet of capitalism, though, that I think breeds unhappiness, and that's always increase that bottom line. The haves and the have-nots. See, my philosophy is a little different. And again, I'm pro-capitalism, but I don't think it, in the end, the man who has the most is the man who wins. I think it's the man who sees the most, who wins. Because in the end, you don't remember stuff. You don't remember how fat a checkbook was. You remember beautiful places and the people that you met there. That's the stuff that changes your soul. Stuff only temporarily makes you happy. You know, there's the inherent flaw. Anyway, though, guys, that's just my thoughts, observations. I'm not preaching. It's just how I feel. Always something on the road. Always something. People too busy texting.